Beloveds, there has been much discussion within your group, within your community, of the choice between what is the light and what is the shadow. What is the pathway of the heart versus what is the pathway of the egoic mind? Understand, beloveds, that when you make a willing and noble choice to follow the heart, you are immediately transformed from the egoic mind into what is considered to be the Christed mind, the mind of God, which you would ask in each situation. Here I am trying to make a decision about what I am going to do. There is an inclination that my body has of what it is my body wants to do. There is an inclination of how it is that I wish to approach a certain situation. But understand, beloveds, that every moment that you make the choice for light, you are building a bank account that is filled with grace, that in the moments when your inclination may be to choose that way of the ego, you are suddenly flooded with moments of grace that would give you the strength and the will to be able to make a choice for the light. It is a goodwill account, beloveds, if you will. And you can make an agreement with your guidance that in these moments when you are fraught with indecision, in these moments when you think that it would be much easier to lay about and do nothing, rather than making what would be seemingly the more difficult choice, that your guidance can come. They can make a withdrawal from your account of goodwill and grace, and they can assist you in making the choice for light and the choice for love. In your world of movies, there is an anthology that Sona Grace particularly enjoys, the world of the Star Wars. And one of the characters would talk about the joy of being in the power of the dark and how it is faster and more cunning. And it seems to be that following the pathway of the light may take more time. You may want to indeed indulge in all of that in the various and sundry forms that you may have to do so, through the conversations that you have gossiping, through the conversations that you have about all that goes wrong in your world, through the actions that you take when you decide to nap rather than walk. And beloveds, we understand that the body does indeed need rest, but you must ask yourself why. Is the reason for the body to need rest because you have polluted it with the foods that you are eating and the choices that you are making? Instead, beloveds, you suddenly find yourself with the energy to say, let us walk, let us bike, let us swim, let us ride, let us swing, let us go and spend time in nature, because there is a force that is bringing you to your heart rather than to your egoic mind. You suddenly look up at the sun, you look up at the clouds, you look up at the sky, you look at a tree, you look at the tender and humble blades of grass, and you have a moment of realizing that you are an inextricable aspect of creation, that the world would not and could not exist without you. And you are here to be reminded by those of us who are on your path with you, cheering you on, saying, here is some light for you where you are perceiving darkness. You will hear stories of beings who said that they have encountered Jesus, that they have encountered Archangel Michael or Raphael or others, where there has been what seems to be divine intervention. But beloved, please understand that this is always at the will of your higher selves. So allow yourself through meditation to fill this goodwill, grace, account for you, that can be used in the moments of toil, when you feel like of your own volition you could continue to only perpetuate the darkness, and know that there is a storehouse that is grander than you could possibly imagine, of goodwill and love and light that is waiting for you to apprehend. And when there have been times when you have made a choice for something else, understand that all of that is forgiven, beloveds. For all that you have done has allowed the experience of the universe to continue through you, making choices that will always be forgiven, that will always be seen in love, that will always be treated as your co-creation of the universe. Know that you are blessed. Know that you are loved. Know that in the moments when you make choices to close down the flow of love, it is your volition to do so. And then when you make the decisions to open up to love once again, that is also yours. And we are here to assist you and support you in various and sundry, in so many numerous ways. You will hear it in a song on the radio. You will hear it in a song within your head. You will hear it in the song of the birds. And you will be reminded of one thing that is always certain, and that is that only love is real. And the rest is an illusion. And you are magnificent architects of the realms of illusion, beloved ones. Know that the love and the compassion that you can find for yourself and that you can find for others is granted to you always. Creation does one thing, and that is to redirect you when you have forgotten your way, to come back to truth, to come back to love, and to come back to light. Blessings to you, precious and beloved ones. Continue to do your work of forgiveness, for you are only ever forgiving yourself for the places where you have forgotten yourself as Christ, as love, and as light. Call upon us, beloveds. We have much bounty to share with you. Blessings to you always. We'll speak with you again.